What's up, friends, and welcome back for another movie reaction. Today we are finally revisiting the Rocky franchise. We watched the second one a couple months ago now, so I'm really excited to hop back into it and see what happens next, who he takes on now that he just recently defeated Apollo Creed. And since the second one took place so soon, like right after the events of the first one, I'm interested to see when the events of the third take place. I would be surprised if it did it right after again. I would expect a couple months, maybe a year or two difference, but I still hope we get a lot of the same characters, a lot of the familiar faces, especially Adrian. Obviously, we did have some pretty major drama with her last time. Wasn't sure if she was going to make it out, but she did, and her and Rocky are happily living together, I assume, still. But it's been awesome to watch Stallone knock his performances out of the park, and so I'm expecting nothing but greatness from him once again in this one, and hopefully you guys are excited to watch along with me. And if by the end of this video you did enjoy it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. I appreciate all your guys' support. Of course, you can check out my full-length reaction to this, the other two Rocky movies, and all the other full-length reactions I've done on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into Rocky 3. And you guys know I always try and avoid any sort of information about the stuff I watch, but the menu screen or whatever, it looked almost to me like Mr. T was in the shot. If he is in this, that's awesome, but I felt like I should mention that now just in case. I don't know if it would change how I react if he does pop up.
What's keeping these two guys up? A tremendous closing moment.
Oh man, okay, maybe we are really going right from where the events of 2 ended. I really like how these movies do that, how they just pick up right where you left off. Oh, so this is the movie where Eye of the Tiger comes in. Nice. Such an iconic song, man. Okay, my guy is actually killing it now. Oh, and there's Mr. T right there. He popped up there early, so I'm sure he'll play a big role in this. They certainly haven't wasted any time showing how good Mr. T is as well. It's definitely interesting that they're building it up so early. I was thinking this was going to be a long time development. This is such a dope intro, man. I freaking love this. And I like that they're not even doing this just to do opening credits or anything. It's just to do all these cool shots and everything.
You tell him what I said. He's next. I'm gonna kill him. Nobody can stop me. You tell that boy that. I'm coming after him. You tell him.
Dang, dude, he looks pretty freaking intimidating right there. He's calling him out. If he's doing that in front of everybody, you can't really run away from that opportunity.
I don't know. Listen, I'll see you later.
My guy, Sylvester Stallone, is still going after it with the writing and directing. That's so awesome. Just maintaining that personal touch, keeping that consistent style. Oh, man has his own pinball machine, it looks like. Dude is everywhere right now. Yikes, dude. Paulie seems to not be taking Rocky in the spotlight very well. I was definitely getting a little bit of jealousy vibes before he threw that bottle. He probably just wants a little bit of credit for what he's done.
So I want to tell you something. This is coming straight from the heart, Paulie. You ain't down, and you ain't a loser. You're just a jealous, lazy bum.
I'm gonna break your mouth.
Oh gosh, dude, he freaking went in on him right there. I mean, can't say there isn't no truth to that statement, though.
Get on the job.
Just immediately goes from sparring with him to asking for a job. I love it. Paulie's personality is always so up and down.
Nah, nothing unusual.
Are you really gonna fight that wrestler? They're so big.
That's all right.
Holy crap, that is their house? They had a major freaking glow up, dude. You could fit like 8 of their previous apartments inside of this house, I bet.
Walking.
Yo, what the heck? Is that freaking Hulk Hogan or something like that? His mustache looks similar.
The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
I love that camera angle right there, just making Rocky look so freaking small next to him.
How much do you think he eats?
About 202 pounds.
They're fine for charity, but I don't think he's gonna show Rocky any. Although my guy is freaking shredded.
How's that? Okay? Not bad, huh?
Dude's doing the pec flex. Yikes, dude. This man is going all in on him. I don't think this is what he signed up for.
I can't break your spirit. I sure enough can break your back.
Oh, bro. What the heck, dude? Is this gonna hurt Rocky's stock with everybody if he gets creamed like this?
Catch me!
That's incredible. Balboa's just heaved clear into the pit.
Oh my gosh, that was a very poor showing right there. I think that's the last time he does a charity event.
That place is a zoo. It's very, very...
What is happening right now, dude? This is just absolute chaos. That giant dude is just killing everybody in sight. Rocky's asking for his gloves off to beat him up. Mick looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
Rocky hanging on like a bull terrier. Now he's got him in a stranglehold.
These dudes are literally trying to kill each other right now. What in the world? Certainly a different fight from the ones we've been used to. Oh my gosh, that was freaking ridiculous, dude. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, I guess, is the old saying. Some pretty impressive strength, though, for him to pick up that man.
Good. Good match.
Why'd you get so crazy on me out there?
That's the name of the game.
While you're still calm, can we get that Polaroid together?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, now they're all buddy-buddy with each other. Nice. Maybe it was like 50% for show then. Quite the intro, though. That was an unexpected duel.
And what happened to Goldilocks?
I'm not exactly
Busted
sure.
for trespassing and got 30 days in the
Oh,
court.
that's real nice, Paul.
Goldilocks has always been a troublemaker. Makes sense. Paulie's telling the truth that nobody else will.
Oh, Mr. Stein, you almost look pretty good.
Oh, thank you, Paulie.
Okay, we gotta go on Paulie. Don't take him to the track.
At least Mick's looking alright right now. I wonder if that heart scare is gonna come back up, though. I mean, it would make sense. We did get some Adrian drama in the last Rocky film, so maybe it's Mick's turn.
Thank you, one and all.
Oh, are they gonna unveil a statue of him? That'd be freaking sick. Isn't there like an actual Rocky statue in Philly somewhere? If there is, I'm definitely gonna visit that someday. Oh, that's so freaking sick, dude. I love that they got the famous pose and they put it on top of the steps. Couldn't be a better location.
And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? This country wants to keep me down. They don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You've got a big mouth.
Why don't you come out and close it, bad boy?
Dude has so much freaking energy. I'm loving his performance so far. Definitely playing that role well.
Hey, woman, since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man.
Oh, yikes. He is hitting the wrong area right there. You do not talk bad about Adrian in front of Rocky. Rocky is in all the way now. I don't think he's going to back down from a fight with him. Mr. T certainly picked the right spot to do that, though, in front of everybody at the celebration, because the crowd got all hyped up. They want Rocky to fight him. Makes it impossible for him to refuse.
This guy is a wrecking machine.
Oh, what are you talking about? I've had 10 title defenses.
That was easy.
What do you mean easy?
They was handpicked.
Oh gosh, dude, I can't believe that. His whole world's just been shattered right there, and mine. I thought Rocky had legit been killing it out there. They've just been making him look like the icon he is. And we know how fragile his self-image has been before. This is gonna ruin him.
Presidents retire, generals retire. That's what you should have done, retire.
can't retire knowing all this.
Love this camera move right now, just pushing in on him, doing it all in a one take, letting the two actors work off each other. I'm also a big fan of this motivation, this storyline for this movie.
One more time. It's over.
It's your head, kid. It's your head.
Thanks, man.
All right, here we go, back in it once again for the last time. Well, I assume, because clearly he still fights after this movie. At least I think so, unless the last three Rockies are all just him watching other fights.
How about a picture, baby? Yeah, sure. Hey, all right.
Oh man, dude is grunting so hard. You know he's exerting all the force. Some very polar opposite training methods right now between the two of them. It's almost like Rocky's in Apollo's position that he was in Rocky 1 and 2, underestimating his opponent.
Well, tonight is the champion's final and perhaps most difficult title defense.
Rocky, do you feel you're in the best shape of your career?
Whoa, what the heck? We're fighting already. Shoot, I thought this was going to be like the others where we spend most of the movie training and fight at the end. The fact that it's so early on makes me nervous because I feel like anything could happen then.
With us this evening is the former heavyweight champion of the world, Apollo Creed.
Let's go. Happy to see that dude again. Put Apollo in the ring as well. Have a three-way fight.
Bad boy, you bum! You finished! You through! You washed up! I'm the baddest in the world! It all so bad to me! What you say, paper champion?
Dude, his dialogue is fantastic. His delivery absolutely makes it. Can definitely feel the intensity of it.
Get him out of here! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
No way. Did he just instigate a heart attack in Mick right there? That's gonna give Rocky all the motivation in the world.
Tell the fights off. Go on! Go on!
What are you out of your mind or something? The fight's on, you crazy.
I ain't fighting.
Yes, but tonight we're gonna fight.
Oh my gosh, dude. He's a freaking fighter. Still wants Rocky to go out there right now. I feel like it's bad news, though. His mind is gonna be so distracted.
Adrian, take care of him. Take care of him.
This has certainly changed things. It was just gonna be a friendly fight before. Now it's big time personal.
Get out my face! Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. Wanna jump? Jump!
This man about to bring him out of retirement too with the way he's running his mouth. He does not care about anybody around him. He's just going for blood.
When I tell you to break, I want you to step back up my command and break. Now go back to the corner and come out fighting at the bell.
Dead meat.
Oh gosh, dude. Rocky looks like he's lost all the confidence he ever had at the beginning of this movie. I'm stressed he's gonna get annihilated real quick.
Jimmy Lennon was correct. He looks like, well, just great. Here we go. Oh boy, the champion came out swinging.
Oh, okay. Man's getting out there quick with the good punches. Let's go. Took me by surprise. Maybe that's the strategy of Clubber, though, is just to get him worn out quick.
Come on, bad boy. Maybe wait. Come on, bad boy. Come on, wait.
Oh, gosh dang it, bro. Rocky's already stumbling, and it's just the first round.
I'm losing a point. Who's back?
All right, let's start CPR.
Yo, what? Don't tell me he's gonna die right now while Rocky's in the ring. I feel like he'd never forgive himself if he wasn't there in his last moments. And I mean, at this point, Rocky stands no chance if he's already given up on himself. Oh my, bro, that is a lethal punch right there, dude. Love the way they're filming this fight, too. That's definitely one of the consistents with these movies, is how good the cinematography is.
Is it over? What happened?
She knocked out.
What round?
Second round.
Is he gonna tell him that he was the one who got knocked out, though? Mick's smiling like he thinks it's Rocky who did it.
Whatever you want to do, we'll do it, okay?
I love you, kid. I love you.
Oh, dude, this is so dang sad. I feel like he's gonna die right here in this scene.
Big
Shoot, man, this is not how I was expecting this movie to go. especially so early on. That sucks. He was such a rock for Rocky. It'll be tough for him to move on without him. I mean, at the very least, he went out thinking that Rocky won, so in his eyes, he passed away a happy man. Ah, dude, that's so tough. He probably is feeling like he doesn't deserve the statue, maybe because he let Mick down. Or maybe he's just angry at himself and the statue's what he took his anger out on.
That's not the way to do it.
Who's that?
Yes, Apollo. I hope he's gonna have a big role in this still. Dude's a freaking great actor. He plays such a great character.
Why you?
Because I'm the best and you need somebody to teach you different.
Why?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think you could pull it off without me, right?
Yo, let's go. Apollo's gonna actually coach him. That's dope. These men have moved on from being enemies to being partners if they go down that route. I love it.
The truth is, you didn't look hungry. Now, when we fought, you had that eye of the tiger, man, the edge.
There it is, quoting the Eye of the Tiger song. I mean, the way that he uses that line there, and the song itself is called Eye of the Tiger. Maybe they did make that song for this movie.
What do you think of him being trained by Apollo Creed?
Apollo who? You talking about that old fool Apollo Creed? One has been
just
teaching
keep
another.
talking, pal.
Oh, maybe it's actually a little bit personal for Apollo too, because he did tell him off in the ring in the beginning. Maybe he's trying to live through Rocky vicariously a little bit as well. Looks like a lot of tough fighters down here, dude. Rocky might just get some great training.
Gotta get that look back, Rock. Eye of the tiger, man. Eye of the tiger, come on. Come on, let's go.
The way he keeps dropping that Eye of the Tiger line, I'm expecting that song to come back into play, not just used once at the beginning. Maybe the next training montage, because I'm expecting we get at least one of those a movie. Here we go, back at it, bringing it back much sooner than I expected. Or maybe we are getting a training montage right here.
Yeah. Can he swim?
With a name like Rock?
No time to wait.
Nice editing right there. I love that. Great dialogue too. We're getting creative with the training methods now.
Damn, man, what the hell are you doing? You thought I was tough? This jump will kill you. Think about the fight. Think about the fight. He's trying to hurt you. Okay, here he comes. Jab.
This is exactly why I was excited to see more of Apollo Creed in this. His performances are so freaking good. Love his line delivery.
Go. Come on.
Oh, there it is. Stallone's giving it all he can right there. Always got to get those money shots of him running.
Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt.
Shoot, bro, he's holding himself back. He's his own worst enemy right now. And Mick's negativity in his head is interesting because the one thing that should be motivating him to fight the most seems to be holding him back.
He didn't have to carry me and lie to me and make me think I was better than I really was when I wasn't. Those fights weren't right. They weren't, Adrian. I never fought anybody who was all in their prime.
Oh, so that's what's holding him back right now. I see. Makes a lot of sense. His whole self-image was shattered, so he doesn't believe in himself anymore.
It was real!
Nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are. In the beginning, I didn't care about what happened to me. I go in the ring, I get busted up, but now there's you, there's the kid.
Man, Stallone is absolutely killing it right now, loving his performance.
I'm afraid! All right? You want to hear me say it? For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
There's nothing wrong with being afraid.
There is. For me, there is.
Why, you're human, aren't you?
I love this scene right now, man. This is some great stuff. Stallone is definitely a great writer, man. He's delivered in all three.
And if I lose?
And you lose. At least you lose with no excuses, no fear. And I know you can live with that.
How'd you get so tough?
That was a beautiful frame right there. I love that. Adrian's so perfect for him, always there by his side, motivating him. May not have Mick, but he still has her. Love the music coming in there at the end too. Oh, you know what time it is? It's freaking hype time. Let's go. That music comes in. You know you're about to get a good montage. And I love that right after, like, the most inspirational and motivational lines in each of the films, it just goes straight into that soundtrack. Oh, this man is light on his feet. The training has worked. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I freaking love the payoff shots to show off their muscles. Rocky knows what the people want. Gosh, dude, Stallone is freaking jacked. Holy crap. There's no film tricks right there. That's just straight muscle. Oh, that's a fantastic frame, man. This is a fantastic sequence, too. These movies always deliver on these montages without fail. Oh my god, he's actually gonna beat Apollo. What a legend. I love how he's just going all out for that run. Nice. Just a couple of guys being best buds now. Love that they've moved on from fighting to helping each other out.
Welcome you to Madison
Freaking
Square
ready
Garden.
for a rematch now. I think Rocky might have a chance.
Rematch between the former champion Rocky Balboa.
But again, this movie, just like the others, does a perfect job of not like making anything certain, keeping you guessing, because Adrian said, like, if you lose with your dignity, pretty much. So Rocky getting out there is basically just a win-win now at this point.
No, I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool, and I will destroy any man.
Oh no, dude, that's where the line comes from. He's acted in other stuff, right? So I wasn't sure if it came from this movie or another, but I freaking love that line. Definitely heard that a bunch.
I want you to wear these. Come on, Apollo. These are colors that you wore in our first fight together. I can't wear your colors.
Hey man, Adrian might start getting worried. The bromance is definitely flourishing between Apollo and Rocky at this point.
Thanks, Apollo.
Hey, and remember, after this, you owe me a favor.
What favor?
Oh gosh, that's the second time they've mentioned it. What the heck is that gonna be? Or is it going to lead into Rocky 4 maybe?
You ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
Let's just be cool.
After I crucify him, you next.
Just stay out of my face, chump.
Don't turn your back on me, sucker.
Oh shoot, bad move right there, dude. The fight hasn't even started and it's already a brawl. Put some respect on Apollo. He could beat you up too.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Clubber Lang!
Yeah, that's right. Boo this man. He's responsible for what happened to Mick.
I'm just going to repeat a few of them. Let's watch the low blows and the rabbit punches.
Hey, I see it. I feel like there's the eye of the tiger in Rocky's eyes right now. He's got that confidence back that he lost in the first fight.
I'll bust you out.
Go for it.
Oh, great stuff. I love it, man. Classic Rocky delivery right there. Stallone definitely does a good job at some subtle little acting things to change how his character is feeling or looks.
But he can't corner the three-footed challenger. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. He's basically a freaking punching bag for him early on. I don't know how much more of this he can take.
First round. First round. Get off. This crowd is going absolutely wild.
Dude, I don't know. This might be the freaking best Rocky's ever done early on in a fight like this. He is in peak form right now.
You look great, huh? Just don't get crazy and we're home.
I kill you, man.
Man, strong.
That first round was a landslide victory for Rocky, but I still feel like there's gonna be some conflict. He might come out not as good this second time. Oh gosh, dude, now he's just freaking tossing him. What? I knew that was bound to happen. It's not gonna be a completely easy road for him. Not again, dude. I mean, I was just mentioning how even if he loses, it's technically still a win, but I still want him to win the fight.
Go ahead.
ain't so bad. You ain't nothing. Come on. You must be crazy or something. I ain't breathing heavy.
I love it. Even after taking a beating right there, he's still talking to him like that.
I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't know what you're doing. Now you wear him down. He's all ours.
I know what I'm doing. I swear I know what I'm doing.
Go out there and do it, Rock. Eye of the tiger.
There it is again. This movie's just sponsored by that line. I'm ready for that song to come in triumphant again.
Knock me out. Come on, knock me out. Come on, harder. Get hard. Get hard out.
Interesting play right there. Just trying to get him angry so maybe he gets less focused. I freaking love the audience sound right now. All the sound design of this whole scene is great. Also love how long the fight is. My guy, let's freaking go, dude. Absolutely decimated him. I don't know if that's enough to keep him down, though. Yes, dude, let's go. Always gets so dang hyped when he wins the fights. That was a pretty nice performance. He was taking an absolute clobbering there for a bit, but he came back with the quick onslaught.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Balboa!
Nice. Love that it finishes with all of them there together. No Adrian, I did it this time, though. I guess it can't finish yet, though, because we still gotta find out what Apollo was talking about earlier.
You beat me by 1 second, 1 second. That's very hard for a man of my intelligence to handle.
Now you just gotta prove it to yourself,
Just
right?
for myself. No TV.
Oh, I see. He just wanted one more fight with him. I like it. Just a friendly sparring. I like how good of friends they've become at this point.
Watch yourself. Ready?
Oh, nice, dude. It ends right there. That's perfect, dude. And finally, Eye of the Tiger comes back into it. That was really entertaining, man. Really enjoyed that one. I feel like this one definitely was a little more like all in or over the top on certain sequences. Like it took everything from Rocky 1 and 2 and just kind of cranked it up, whether it's like the camera movements or the opponent acting super tough, or even during the montage where they're just like super focused on some of the muscles and stuff. For me, it worked. I still really liked it. It was super engaging, and I still thought all the motivations for what Rocky was doing was good and everything. Definitely sad that Mick's gone from the franchise now, because he was obviously great in the first two. And there was a few moments there where I was thinking maybe it would start getting a little bit repetitive with like doing the kind of same storylines and everything for him trying to overcome something, overcome a fight or anything like that. But I feel like as the movie went on, it took enough different creative paths and did enough unique things from the other two to still keep it really interesting. I'm very curious though with the last couple though, what they're going to do differently to kind of keep that interest and uniqueness up in order to make each of them a fresh experience. But I think the writing was obviously great again. I mean, when Sylvester Stallone is doing all of them, obviously you're gonna keep that consistency, which is nice, so you can keep expecting that level of talent there. His performance was awesome as well. Definitely a couple great emotional and hype moments throughout, a couple great monologues, and I liked seeing Apollo Creed in a different role in this one. I thought his actor did a great job again, as he did in the first two, and I don't know how this one's length compares to the other two, but I feel like the time really flew by, so I think the pacing of it was really good as well. My excitement is still high for moving on to Rocky 4 next. There's something just so fun and entertaining about the Rocky movies. I don't know if it's just that the character of Rocky is so easy to root for, or if the filmmaking is just super interesting and well done, or if it's just the fact that in this one specifically, they clearly know the product that they're dealing with, and so they play a lot to the audience and kind of give give you a lot of what you would exactly want going into a movie like this. And there were still definitely some twists and turns in there, but it was absolutely a satisfying experience for me. Definitely not quite at the level of 1 and 2, but I mean, those two are just so good, and so it'd be hard for any of the others to kind of reach that level again, especially when you're dealing with the same material as you go farther into the franchise. But I'm super curious as to where they go from here. I think maybe, if I remember right, just from some clips or screenshots or stuff, things I've read before, is Dolph Lundgren joining the cast in Rocky 4. Is he kind of the opponent or anything like that? I think, if I remember right, he's the one who's in it. And obviously, as I mentioned in the first one, having seen the Creed movies, I know eventually Apollo Creed dies at some point, and since there's only 3 more movies in the Rocky series, I would assume that it's coming up here pretty soon. And so I'm definitely hoping to get into the other movies here coming up soon in the series, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this one. I definitely had a good time, and if you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people and helps the channel out. Appreciate your guys' support. You can of course check out the full-length reaction to this and the other Rocky movies on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. Of course, you'll need your own copy of the film to watch along with me for that, but until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace.